Hi, my name's Isaac, and this is my friend Jake's 2003 Dodge Dakota, but hopefully not for long, because he's looking to sell it. So today, I'm going to convince you guys why you would want to buy this specific Dakota. I am so confident that literally every single one of you will want to buy this truck, that by the end of the video, you'll be in a bidding war with your grandma over this thing. And your grandma's not even into trucks. Let's talk quick basics. Underneath the hood, this is powered by a 4.7 liter Magnum V8. It has 185,000 miles on it and a clean title, as well as no lights on the dashboard, no check engine or anything like that. It is in perfect running condition. Everything works on it. It's also been maintained regularly and these service records are up to date. So oil changes have been done and the brakes have recently been changed as well. Jake's also added a couple of aftermarket features to the truck, like these tight off-road lights, which are removable if you don't want them. He installed this Sony head unit with USB charging and Apple CarPlay. He also added a backup camera. The truck also has a remote start, but I forgot to mention that. As for the rest of the interior, it's in tip-top shape. No rips or tears in the seats, and we just detailed the entire thing. Moving to the bed of the truck, there is a drop-in bed liner here with some tie-downs, and Jake got a body-colored matching cap for the truck, which has windows on the side with little screens for ventilation. So if you were, below 5 feet and you wanted to camp back here, I suppose you could do that. Though Jake said he has noticed water dripping in here just a little bit from the third brake light up there. So you might have to seal that in if you wanted to use this as a camper. So you might notice this pretty significantly sized dent in the front fender. So I do want to explain that. You also might notice that this door is not exactly the same shade of blue, or it's not as shiny, I should say, as the rest of the truck. That's because the other day Jake and I went off-roading, even as he was planning to sell this truck, and he hit a patch of ice and his truck slid and got caught in between like a drainage ditch and a tree. And so we had to get it towed out, and the tow truck ended up scratching this when it was pulled off against the tree. The door was really messed up, so we went to a salvage yard, we got another door, and we repainted it. For our first job ever repainting something, I don't think we did a half bad job. It's pretty hard to tell, but we couldn't get this dent out. We didn't want to replace the entire fender as well. So there is damage just right here, but there's no internal damage or anything like that. The door is completely fine. It works great, closes great. The power windows and everything work wonderful. The mirrors work still, but we did want to be upfront and say, hey, we did dent this door pretty bad. We decided to replace it, but there is no frame damage or anything. More than welcome to take a look underneath. There's a little rust under there, but nothing terrible. So we wanted to be upfront and transparent, because you might ask, well, wait, what's going on with the door situation? That's what's going on with the door situation. The body of the truck has a few spots of rust. This is probably the largest portion, but for the most part, it's in really good condition. The only other defect on this truck is this back quarter window got smashed out by accident, so Jake has replaced it with a piece of plastic that he's taped in. It works great, and Jake has opted not to fully replace it because it is functional and it's more of a cosmetic issue. As for the driving dynamics, this thing handles spectacularly. Some might say it drives like a dream. I don't know why they would say that though, because dreams are usually vague and confusing. This just drives like a good truck. So we are running out of daylight, and I just realized I didn't tell you guys what Jake is asking for the truck. So he is asking $6,500 for this Dakota as it sits, or your best offer. I know there's going to be somebody out there that's like, $6,500 for a truck with a dent in it, but we did a market analysis, and that's what these trucks are going for. But he is willing to haggle on the price. We are located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania right now. We are probably willing to drive within an hour or 2 hours of Lancaster, but that's about as far as we will go. So if you are in that vicinity and you're interested in this specific truck, you can email me right here and I will get you in touch with Jake. We clean this thing immaculately. Like, it is mint, no tears in the seats, no major dents or cracks in the dashboard. There's a little bit of a crack on one of the climate vents, but that's it. So overall, this truck is really clean, and I just love Jake. He's a good friend of mine, and I really want to help him sell this truck. So figured I'd make this silly video. I'm gonna leave it off there, guys. I do want to mention I am a Christian, and so I like to take prayer requests. So if you have any prayer requests, you can leave those in the comment section below. And I like to close off on a weekly Bible verse. So here you guys go. Hope to see you next time, and I will update you guys if we sell this truck. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna film another segment that I will have clipped off. So when we sell the truck, I will just cut this part out and say that we sold the truck.